Hey there, YouTubers. This is the 140th Mr. N book reading. Little Miss Bossy, the very first Little Miss book. On Monday, Little Miss Bossy went for a walk. She met Mr. Nosey. Where are you going? He asked. Mind your own business, she retorted. On Tuesday, she met Mr. Noisy. He was singing noisily, of course. Shut up, she told him. And on Wednesday, she met Mr. Happy. He was smiling as usual. Take that silly smile off your face, she said. As you can imagine, Little Miss Bossy wasn't very popular, to say the least. Now, little did Miss Bossy realise, but somebody had seen her bossing Mr. Nosy about, and that same somebody had seen her bossing Mr. Noisy about, and that same somebody had seen her bossing Mr. Happy about. The wizard, whose name incidentally was Wilfred, went home thinking, something really ought to be done about Miss Bossy, he thought to himself as he walked along. When he arrived at home, he went straight to his library and took down a large red book from a bookshelf. It was rather dusty as it hadn't been read for some time. Let's see now, he said to himself as he settled into an armchair. He turned to page 304, and at the top of the page it said, How to Stop People Being Bossy. Wilfred the Wizard read the page very carefully, shut the book, put it back on the bookshelf and grinned, a particularly wizardy sort of grin. The day after, which was Thursday, Little Miss Bossy met somebody who was fast asleep, as usual, Mr. Lazy. Wake up, she said bossily, and prodded him in the tummy. Ouch, protested Mr. Lazy. But behind Miss Bossy, Wilfred the Wizard, who had been following her, said something too, under his breath. A wizardy word he had learned from page 304. And do you know what happened? Suddenly, as if by magic, which is true, there appeared on Miss Bossy's feet a pair of boots. 1 minute they weren't there, the next minute they were there. Miss Bossy looked down in alarm. They were magic boots, and, being magic boots, they could speak to each other. Hello, left, said the right boot. Hello, right, said the left boot. Ready when you are, said right. Right, said left, and off they set. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, faster and faster, marching poor little Miss Bossy along. And little Miss Bossy couldn't do a thing about it. Mr. Lazy was much amused. Well done, Wilfred, he chuckled, and Wilfred winked a wizardy wink. These boots marched little Miss Bossy for 5 miles. She was exhausted. Ready, left, said the right boot. Ready, replied left. Attention, said left, and they came to a halt. Little Miss Bossy was quite out of breath. She tried to take off her boots, but it was impossible. Along came Wilfred. Those, said Wilfred, pointing to the boots, are only for people who are too bossy. Make them go away at once, cried little Miss Bossy, stamping her foot. Well, at least she tried to stamp her foot, but the boot wouldn't. We're out of stamps, chuckled right, left giggled. You will do as I say, shouted little Miss Bossy. Ready when you are, said right. Right away, replied left. Quick march! And off they set again. Left, right, for 10 miles. And then they stopped again, and along came Wilfred. Make these stupid boots go away, shouted Miss Bossy. Only if you say the magic word, replied Wilfred. Miss Bossy fought and fought and fought again. Please, she said. That's better, smiled Wilfred the Wizard, and he said the wizardy word again under his breath from page 304. The boots disappeared. Bing! As if by magic. Now then, said Wilfred, sternly wagging his finger, stop being bossy, or you know what will happen. Miss Bossy nodded miserably. Very well, smiled Wilfred, and went. And do you know something? From then on, until now off, little Miss Bossy was a changed person. Not bossy at all. And you know why, don't you? Do you know what she's afraid of? No? I'll tell you. She's afraid of bossy boots. I hope you enjoyed the story, and don't let Miss Bossy boss you to read and review it, and like it and comment on this video. Laters, please.